Good day, everyone. Today we are going to start a new lesson, our first lesson for quarter 4, that is exterior angle inequality theorem. Before we start our lesson, let us first have a basic review about triangle. We can start by answering the questions. First question is, what is a triangle? A triangle is a plane figure that has 3 sides and angles. Now this picture here, this illustration is an example of a triangle. We have triangle A, B, and C. The second question is, how do we name a triangle? To name a triangle, we often use its vertices or the name of the endpoints, or the indicated letters in each corner, and that is A, B, and C. In writing, we have this symbol, triangle A, B, C. The third question is, how do we name an angle in a triangle? You can name a specific angle by using the letter that is in the vertex point. In this figure, we have 3 vertices and 3 letters in it. And we use them in naming. Now we have angle A, angle B, and angle C. Next question is, what is the measurement of the interior angles of a triangle? It has a total measurement of 180 degrees. In the same figure, we are going to add all the measurements of each angle and a symbol that is the measurement of angle A plus the measurement of angle B and the measurement of angle C is equal to 180 degrees. The fifth question is, how do we name a side of a triangle? A side of a triangle is named after the letters in its endpoints. In this figure, we have this side, which is line segment AB or side AB because of the letters A and B. And the next side is this one. This is side BC or line segment BC because of the letters B and C. And the last side of the triangle is this one. Line segment AC or side AC, which is this one, A and C. That is because of the letters A and C. The last review question is, what is a linear pair angle? Linear pair of angles are formed when 2 lines intersect each other at a single point. The sum of the angles of a linear pair is always equal to 180 degrees. In this figure, we are going to extend the side BC. And because of line AC that intersects to it, it created angle D, which gives us the linear pair angle C and angle D. And we have to take note that the measurement of angle C plus the measurement of angle D is always equal to 180 degrees. In our lesson, we are going to achieve the following objectives. First, state exterior angle inequality theorem. Second, identify the exterior angles. And lastly, solve the measures of the exterior angles. Let us start the lesson by knowing their definitions. Let's begin with exterior angle. Exterior angle is an angle that forms a linear pair with one of the angles of the triangle. Now let us use this figure from our review. Now we have here the figure, the triangle, and the extended side of the triangle. Okay, the angles in the triangle are A, B, and C. Now we have here one angle that is not inside the triangle, and that is angle D. Angle D here is called the exterior angle. It is called the exterior angle because it forms a linear pair with one of the angles of the triangle, and that is angle C. Next definition is about remote interior angles. Remote interior angles are the angles that do not form a linear pair with the exterior angle. Again, let us use the figure from our first definition. We tackled that the angle C is a linear pair of angle D. From that, we can conclude that the angles that do not form a linear pair with angle D is automatically the remote interior angles. And from our figure, we have angles A and B as our remote interior angles. And finally, we can define exterior angle inequality theorem. Exterior angle inequality theorem states that the measure of an exterior angle is equal to the sum of the measure of its two remote interior angles. Using the figure in our previous term, let us uncover its meaning. First is the exterior angle, which is angle D. And the second is the symbol equal because it is equal to. And lastly, the sum of the measure of its two remote angles or two remote interior angles, which are angles A and B. So the measurement of angle D is equal to the measurement of angle A plus the measurement of angle B. That summarizes exterior angle inequality theorem. To deepen our understanding, let us have some examples. Let's begin with finding the measurement of angle U. Welcome to the journey of example number 1. Finding the measurement of angle U. This is the figure that requires the measurement of angle U. This one. We have triangle BUS. But before solving, let us first identify the exterior and the two remote interior angles. In this figure, we can easily identify that angle T is the exterior angle and it has the value of 120 degrees, while the two remote interior angles are angles B and U. Angle B has a measurement of 52 degrees, while angle U is unknown. This is what we are going to look for. Now let's start the solution by exterior angle inequality theorem. Exterior angle inequality theorem again states that the sum of the two remote interior angle is equal to the measurement of the exterior angle. Now we have the formula. Measurement of angle T is equal to the measurement of angle B plus the measurement of angle U. Now, we have the values for angle T and angle B. Now, let us substitute them in the formula. We have 120 degrees is equal to 52 degrees plus the measurement of angle U. Measurement of angle U remains the same because the value is unknown. Now, we are going to use the subtraction property of equality. We are to combine like terms. We are to combine 120 degrees and 52 degrees. But in order to fulfill that, we are going to use subtraction property of equality. We are going to subtract 52 degrees on both sides, on 120 degrees and also on 52 degrees. So 120 minus 52 equals 52 degrees minus 52 degrees plus the measurement of angle U. Now 120 degrees minus 52 degrees, I believe that is 68 degrees. Now what remains here is the measurement of angle U, simply because 52 degrees minus 52 degrees, that is 0. And we can simply omit that one in the formula. And what's left will be the value of angle U, which is 68 degrees. Next example is to find the measurement of angle C and the measurement of angle D. It is now the time to answer example number 2. Find the measurement of angle C and the measurement of angle D. This is the figure that requires both measurements of angles C and D. This is triangle ABC. But before we start our solution, let us first identify the angles that we have in our figure. Now, we have here angle D as our exterior angle, but the value is unknown. The next one to identify is the angle C. Angle C is the linear pair of angle D, because together angle C and angle D is equal to 180 degrees. That is always equal to 180 degrees. And the last angles that we have are the remote interior angles. Remote interior angles in this figure are angles A and B. Angle A has a value of 49 degrees and angle B has a measurement of 68 degrees. Now let us start our solution. Since we have two unknown angles, let's solve them one by one. Let's start with angle D. Let's start with the measurement of angle D. We are going to find the measurement of angle D by exterior angle inequality theorem. Yes, the formula again states that the measurement of the exterior angle is equal to the sum of two remote interior angles. So our formula for this one is the measurement of angle A plus the measurement of angle B is equal to the measurement of angle D. Now, since we have values for both remote interior angles, let us substitute them in the formula. And that becomes 49 degrees plus 68 degrees equals the measurement of angle D. 49 plus 68 degrees, I believe that is 117 degrees. Now we have the value of angle D. The measurement of angle D is 117 degrees. Now, since we have the measurement of angle D, let's move to the measurement of angle C. Now, angle C, remember, is a linear pair of angle D. And when two angles are in linear pair, that means their total is always equal to 180 degrees. Now the formula for this one is the measurement of angle C plus the measurement of angle D is equal to 180 degrees, and that is by linear pair. Since we don't have the value of the angle C, let's continue substituting the measurement of angle D, which we have here. which is 117. Okay, measurement of angle C plus 117 degrees equals 180 degrees. The same with example number 1, we are going to apply subtraction equality property. Okay, we are going to subtract 117 degrees on both sides. Okay, measurement of angle C plus 117 degrees minus 117 degrees is equal to 180 degrees minus 117 degrees. 117 minus 117, 17 rather, that is 0. So what remains here is the measurement of angle C. Measurement of angle C is equal to 180 minus 17. Now 180 minus 17, I believe that is 63. Now we have the value of the angle C. The measurement of the angle C is 63 degrees. Now let's go to the third and final example of our lesson. Find the value of x and the measurement of angle K. We are down to the last example. Okay, and that is to find the value of x and the measurement of angle J. And this is the figure that we have. Triangle HIJ, which has angles H, I, J. Angle H has a measurement of 30 degrees and angle I has a measurement of 4x plus 2 degrees, while angle J is unknown. We also have here angle K, which is equal to 8 plus 6x degrees. Now, before having our solution, let us always first identify the values or the name of the angles rather that we have in our figure. Now, angle H and angle I here are called the remote interior angles. They are the remote interior angles again because they do not form a linear pair with angle K. Now, speaking of linear pair, there is only one angle in the triangle that forms a linear pair with angle K, and that is angle J. Now, since angle J is the linear pair to angle K, we can easily conclude that angle K is the exterior angle. Yes, we now have identified all the angles in our figure. Let us start solving for the value of x. Now that is by exterior angle inequality theorem. How? Again, when we use exterior angle inequality theorem, we are going to use the formula or the theorem that states that the sum of two remote interior angles, sum of the measurement of H and the measurement of I, is always equal to the measurement of the exterior angle. Now we have here the formula. Measurement of H plus the measurement of angle I is equal to the measurement of angle K. Now, after having this formula, let us substitute their values. Yes, they all have the values. H is 30 degrees, I is equal to 4x plus 2 degrees, and K is 8 plus 6x degrees. After substituting the values that we have, we are going to, combine like terms. Combine the constants and combine those with variables. Okay, 30 plus 2, we are going to combine the positives. That become 32 minus 8 is equal to 6x minus 4x. Now 6x minus 4x, that is 2x. Yes, Now 32 minus 8, I believe that is 24. 24 is equal to 2x. Now, in getting rid of the 2 or the numerical coefficient, we are going to use the division property of equality. We are going to divide both sides by 2 as it is the numerical coefficient. So 24 divided by 2 is equal to 2x divided by 2. So we are going to divide both sides by 2. 24 divided by 2, that is 12. Now, in 2x divided by 2, we are going to omit the 2 because 2 divided by 2, that is 1. 1x or x. So we have 12 equals x. Now we have the value of x, that is 12. It is now time for the measurement of angle J. We are going to look for the measurement of angle J. Now, the solution for the measurement of angle J is by linear pair. Again, linear pair of angles has always the sum of 180 degrees, while angle J and angle K are linear pair angles. We are going to conclude that angle J plus angle K is equal to 180 degrees. And that is our example. Formula rather. And now, let us substitute the value of angle K. Angle K is 8 plus 6x degrees. Now, we are going to substitute the value of x, which is 12, as it is obtained above in here. We have the value of x here. So, x in here will be substituted by 12. So, that will become, our equation becomes the measurement of angle J plus 8 plus 6 times 12 is equal to 180 degrees. So, we are going to follow PEMDAS, parentheses. So, 6 times 12, product is going to be added 8, and that is the measurement of angle K. So, this is it. 6 times 12 is 72. 72 plus 8 is 80. So, we have measurement of angle J plus 80 degrees equals 180 degrees. Again, when we have this, we are going to combine like terms. Combining like terms in subtraction property equality way. So, we are going to subtract both sides by 80 degrees, or we can simply write the measurement of J of angle J is equal to 180 degrees minus 80 degrees. And that will become 100 degrees. So, we have the value of angle J. Angle J is 100 degrees and the value of x is 12. Now, we have fulfilled the example number 3. We did find the value of x and the measurement of angle J, which are 12 and 100 degrees. And that's it. We've finished all the examples and we are ready for the next task. Okay, now let us have an activity. In this part, you are presented with 4 different pictures of triangle. This one, and this is the other one, and the last one. You have 4 different pictures of triangles. The task is to identify the exterior angle and the remote interior angles. In each triangle, you are to identify the exterior angle and the two remote interior angles. 2 minutes would be enough to figure this activity, and the time starts now. Let's now answer the activity. Let's begin with picture number 1. In identifying the exterior angle and the remote interior angles. Now, in picture number 1, the exterior angle is angle D. Yes, and the remote interior angles are angles B and A. Now, let's proceed to picture number 2. The exterior angle in picture number 2 is the angle E, and the remote interior angles are angles B and O. And for the third picture, we have angle D as the exterior angle, and angles C and A are the remote interior angles. And for the last picture, we have the exterior angle as angle S. And the remote interior angles are angles L and O. So we have here, we now mastered the exterior angles and the remote interior angles. We know now how to name the angles in the triangle or in the pictures presented. We are going to evaluate your understanding by answering the assessment. Read the directions carefully and you will be given 15 minutes to answer. Your time starts now.
"15 minutes, here we go."
class? Pass your papers forward as I will be the one grading your work. Now it is time to reflect. I have here a picture of roads, buildings, table and chairs, and a sofa. My question is, what do you think is the connection of these presented pictures in our topic? Yes, they all have angles, and measurement of angles is used in order to create a strong foundation for each infrastructure and furnitures. And remember, there are still so much more items in our place or in real life that use angles. Now that's all for today, everyone. Thank you for listening. Now, is there any questions? Before ending the lesson, please do not forget your assignment as this is a follow-up to your progress. First assignment is to illustrate the exterior angle inequality theorem by giving two examples. And the second assignment is that you are going to use your creativity by making a short jingle song about exterior angle inequality theorem. This is the criteria for assignment number 2. Originality is 50%, musicality is 30%, and the relevance to the exterior angle inequality theorem is 20%, which has a total of 100%.